Aries, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own, and if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. I see, Aries, that you do have some consistent forward movement here, and you are going to be sharing something with someone or some people around you. You've got some things happening, and you've got a little bit of forward progression, so let's keep that in mind as we go through things here, but especially that it looks like you'll be sharing something big with somebody around you. Okay, now let's get right into that love reading today. Okay, I see here that you are sowing those seeds. You're kind of building things up and preparing. I do see that you're starting up. Now, in terms of that love, it seems like that's going to be based on somebody in particular, somebody you really appreciate and want around you in your life. And I do see that you have something big planned, and you have a lot of places to go, potentially. Now, I see especially here that you do have a big love, and you do have a great love growing. This is a gradual growth, but it is something that is innate and that's right around you. I think you know who that's with already, honestly. And I see that you already know what you're actually planning to do to take that next step. You see that there is a little bit of a rivalry, maybe somebody else around you who's also got that same interest, but I do see you taking the lead and winning out in the end. I notice here that you are building something big, not only with that love, but also in a realistic way, your general life. But this does have a love focus here, that you are kind of focused on building things with that person. I see that you are building up a big, something big, like I said, especially in that general reading, that there's something that you're really going to be bringing up around you and going to be doing to really point something out. You have something in your life that you're really trying to work on, really trying to grow, and just about there, that you are about to hit that first threshold, that you can really start to share that information, share everything about it. Now, I see here that you are going to have a big lifestyle change in your romantic life, and I do see quite a bit of positivity in this, that you're going to be taking some risks, having some warmth, and honestly doing something really unique to really push things forward, and things are going to start happening in your favor, but in a very fair manner. I see that you are going to be pretty discreet about how everything progresses, but everything will be progressing for you gradually and towards your future. I especially see that everything will start once you hit that change point, that you're going to really have that kind of like sudden stop that's going to push you into the next phase, and it's going to be a very sudden change that where it's really things start to run forward. Now, that does clear that out, that there'll be some discretion in your future, there'll be quite a bit of change in your love, and that something is going to be growing for you, that seed has been planted and you are building something here. So, let's get right into our financial reading. Okay. Cards want to jumping out today. Okay, so in terms of those finances here, see that you are building something big here as well, honestly. And I see that you have recently been kind of focusing very heavily on the finances. You've been kind of letting your love and your relationship kind of take a back seat recently in order to grow things for your finances. I see that this has benefited you, but it's made you a bit skeptical and worried about your future in finances, that you are kind of going towards something, or pardon me, you're worried about your future in love, that you are going towards something financially, but you felt like you've been cutting yourself off emotionally. And I see that changing here, that you're going to start to rely on those emotions and let your feelings kind of sprout out a little bit more. I see here that you are going to be building up gradually and pushing those feelings forward a bit more, and you're going to start to have a goal in mind, not only in your finances but in your general life, in your love life, all facets of your life, all facets of your life. You're going to be kind of pushing yourself to get a specific goal, and that's going to really allow you to progress properly. Now I see that you do have that forward momentum, and you do have an abundance right now. Just like I mentioned, you've been focusing really hard on those finances, which has allowed you some extent of a foundation to sit upon, that you aren't really worried financially. Now I do see this as a situation where you're going to really have the opportunity to kind of share and to really let yourself have things that you haven't really been giving yourself recently. That you're going to allow yourself that emotional time and that physical time just to really let yourself be. And I especially see here that you're going to be building something and telling a lot of people about your plans. You're going to be really sharing those plans. This also does fall right into our general reading, that you're going to be sharing those plans and you're going to be having people hear you out and hear your story. Now, I see that you do have the tools absolutely to succeed both financially and emotionally, and that you will absolutely be putting in that effort and that work to get that moving and to get that balance. And I really see you taking action and really pushing things forward yourself for your love, for your finances, and just taking action for yourself, for your future. That does bring us to the end of this reading. I'll just point out that that will lead you into a grand future. So I'll finally reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.